Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ikkō Ikki Very Hard Shogun 2 campaign. This is episode 10. In the last episode, we have just barely survived in our capital of Echizen against a huge army led by Satake. Of course, they've led an invasion force outside of our capital domain. We've beaten them back with literally only 2 bow warrior monk units and our retaining army. But the bad news is that there's still a huge Torii army outside of Echizen as well. So what we're going to try to do in this episode is we're going to try to sabotage, again, repeat kind of what we did in the last episode by sabotaging the Torii army so that they're stuck where they are, and then perhaps potentially mounting an attack on Omi itself, which might be a very good idea. So as you can see, the Torii have a secondary army right next to their primary army, and it's pretty big. In fact, it's big enough that I think we would be in deep shit if we moved our force over here to somewhere else. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see if we could just incite a revolt somewhere. How funny would that be? We just take out some of their territory by using our monk. That could be fun. We, of course, can incite a revolt over here outside of Yamamoto. But we're not going to do that just yet. Maybe we'll do it in the future. So again, let's go ahead and use our ninja to sabotage the enemy army. We failed. But did we really fail? No, we didn't really fail. We're going to go ahead and reload. And I'm sorry to be such a stinking cheater, guys. Really, this is something that I don't always like to do. This is just something out of necessity. In fact, generally when my units fail, or generally when my agents fail, I don't reload like a cheater. But there are some times, like today, where it's just basically, you know, we're getting screwed up by the enemy. We need to do our best to screw up the enemy back. In fact, let's just go ahead and get rid of Satake while we're talking about this. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. We, of course, have the numerical superiority, which should just be fine. The Battle of Tokufu. Let's go ahead and kick out the Satake from our lands best we can. Of course, our Boar Warrior monks are not anywhere near healed up yet, but they're still quite effective units, but we don't really want to commit them to the front as of now. But we also don't want Satake to run around in our territory and destroy our buildings and land, because we can't really afford, we don't have the money to repair any of our buildings and land, as all of our money is going to subterfuging and sabotage. So here comes the Battle of Tokufu. Let's go ahead and wait. We don't want to fight in fog. That's always really bad. So here we go. You see that there's not a lot of forest in which the enemy can hide in. Our general happens to be a lone sword Ashigaru, which is bad news. But it is what it is. We got some bow warrior monks as well, which are going to be right behind our main units. And here we go. This is our army. Let's go ahead and march forward, shall we? I thought there was some way that you could do this. In Shogun, I think it's a bit different, actually. So, shit. What do I do here? Move forward is dash. Okay. See, in Rome, I think it's just like you hit the forward button. So we're doing a very slow march, which is good. We're going to save up their fatigue a little bit. Of course, our general, once again, is a lone sword unit, so that's a bit shitty. But they only consist of some bow Ashigaru and bow samurai. They have basically no melee whatsoever, which is really good news, in fact. And our bow units outrange their bow units, so that's always nice, too. We've got that going on for us. We should probably focus their bow samurai in terms of a unit in which to attack. But here we go. We're going to continue to kind of move forward at a snail's pace. Of course, putting our more squishy lone sword units ahead of the rest of the pack. And thus continuing forward. Of course, everybody is going to be in a loose formation until we get close enough to minimize our casualties. This is a smart thing to do for a variety of reasons. So, again, here we go. We're moving forward. Very slowly at first, but then we'll start running once they start firing arrows at us. Let's go ahead and actually get our warrior monks up and attacking their Yari Ashigaru. I believe they were still outside of their range, which is good. So let's go ahead and send them to attack, and then we'll pull them back. We can outrange their enemy archers, which is good. And we're going to use some whistling arrows too. So, stop, 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 stop. Now attack. Good. They're going to use some whistling arrows too. Just fantastic news. And here we go. Let's go and survey the casualties here. Their Yari Ashigaru unit, of course, is getting destroyed. And their bow units, for lack of a better word, their AI is pretty terrible. We're destroying their enemy, or the enemy, pretty effectively. More or less. They're standing their ground, but come on, let's be honest. You'd be shitting your pants too if you saw that coming from the other angle. And still, the enemy has yet to send in any of their bow units, which is a bit surprising. Of course, the whistling arrows are also hitting them with a morale boost, or morale, I guess, debuff, which is good. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. And they're starting to run away a little bit. More like shuffling away, kind of like if they have a bicycle stuck in their ass. So move back the bow units. Okay, they're done. We don't want them to be damaged. They're going to be up here. Let's go ahead and send in our sword units. They're going to charge. Go, 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 go. And as soon as they are no longer attacking our arrow units, we're going to attack their bowmen. Actually, let's go ahead and do that now. So here we go. We're going to go back to attacking. And they need to charge. While we send out our arrows to attack their bow samurai. It was getting kind of screwed up already, actually, it would seem. So their bow samurai is actually already almost dead. And now he will be. He's gone. Let's attack the other ones. God, I love our warrior monks. We haven't lost a single bow warrior monk. And they're just so incredibly effective. It's insane. They're already shaken. And to avoid friendly fire, let's go ahead and stop them.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
So we're going to run them down like the pigs they are. It's fine. And that, my friends, is how you destroy the enemy. It's quite easy, really. Wish they would run faster, but there it is. We've won. Again, that was pretty easy. Decisive victory. More than likely, the enemy general will commit seppuku. That is, of course, the hope. I wish we did have a general, though, as having cavalry unit is invaluable in times like this. But here we go. We have won a decisive victory, as was pretty much to be expected. We've only lost 49 units. We've killed 120, and I believe our bow warrior monks have been upgraded too, which is great. So, now that that's settled, let's go back into Etchu to await the Hattori clan, who more than likely will attack this turn. Let's go ahead and save again for good measure. And of course, we can go ahead and upgrade our monk as well. We'll do so right now. We're going to make him a kind of a agitator as well, but also a, I don't know. Where is the demoralizing one? Well, you don't really see it. Whatever. Okay, this is fine for the moment. We give him a retainer. Let's go ahead and give him, yeah, demoralizing armies. That's good. Okay, save again. Once again. We did a good job. We've destroyed the Satsuki from our domain. Let's go and make peace with them, if they'll accept it. I don't want them to land another naval army on me. I don't think they probably will, but we'll see. Okay, they don't want peace. Whatever. Half of the world is at war with us anyway, so who cares, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and demoralize some of their units. The demoralization fails. What about sabotage? We succeeded this time, and our ninja has increased rank. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and opt for misdirection. And... let's see. Let's go ahead and make him a military spy, which is a good idea. We'll give him another retainer too, such as a... we'll give him a Kumuso disguise, which increases assassination. So we are continuing to destroy the enemy that is in our territory. Of course, we've not really gotten too far with it yet, but we're making progress, which is nice. We're going to demoralize their army. We've succeeded this time, which is good. Right, so here comes the decision time. We could attack Omi, or we could go defend Wakasa. Let's go and save the game, and kind of see how this plays out, shall we? That's probably the best idea. So, here we go. We are going to attack Omi. Did I save? I definitely did just save, didn't I? Okay. I have a little bit of OCD sometimes. I need to make sure that the saves are active. So here we go. We're going to attack Omi. This may or may not be a very good idea. Okay, here comes the enemy. We see the enemy right here. Let's go and smash him. Okay, that was quite easy. And again, the enemy is right here. We're going to auto-resolve this. We only lost 69 people. Well worth it. Let's continue on to Omi. And we couldn't attack Omi in time. I'm thinking that we should probably just... No, we'll roll with it. If we're successful, we're successful. If not, we're not. We'll see how we roll. And let's go ahead and in the episode, or in the turn rather, let's actually go ahead and make another unit over here in Echizen. Can never have enough units to defend with. This time we'll do some Yari Ashigaru. They're really shitty, but we can't quite afford a Sword Ashigaru. Let's see if we can go ahead and stop the construction of a building somewhere and see if that will give us back our money. Of course, the only building that we're really making is a monastery, and we need that in both provinces. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and in the turn and see if that was the good idea. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. We'll see. Here comes the Tokugawa and the Takeda to attack North Shinano. And here come the Uesugi as well, who are actually going back into their territory. Surprising move. Here come the Hitori. The Hitori didn't move. Fantastic. We're in good hands, which is good news. We need to continue to sabotage the enemy as much as we can to ensure that we are in a good position. Of course, here comes the Kikawa as well. We need to install a vassal in Omi. That is going to be our mission right now, as this will kind of give us a little bit of a buffer zone between our territory and the enemy. And it will also really seriously set back the Hitori clan. Alright, so here we go. Apprehension attempt failed. Right, okay. We need to capture Omi. It will give us some religious conversion, which is pretty good. And here we go. Outside of our capital, once again, we can have the option to sabotage their army. We're going to do that. We never made any units in Echizen, which is actually probably a good idea. Right, so our vassal is pretty big, and I think our vassal is actually going to make a move on the rebel castle, which will make our vassal a bit stronger, which is always a good idea. Outside of Etchu, the enemy Uesugi army is moving back, which makes me a bit happy. We can take a little bit of a breath of air over here. We're going to move back our army towards North Shinano to better prepare the defense of the city against the Takeda clan. Let's go ahead and save. And we're going to go ahead and take their city of Omi. It'll be really quite easy to do this. But I'm pretty shit at sieges, so I'll probably just auto-resolve it. Yeah, I'm shit at sieges, so let's get, we're going to auto-resolve the battle. It's quite easy. We're going to make a vassal, just like so. That was a good idea. And this unit can pretty much go fuck itself. Unless, of course, it wants to, I don't know, maybe attack some territory or something or other. Maybe we can get it to go this way, I guess. I don't really know. We'll figure something out to do with that unit. But here we go. We've freed up Asai. So we're going to go ahead and trade with them. They're indifferent towards us, which is a bit of a weird thing. But here we go. They're going to trade. We're going to demand some payment from them for our superior goods. 200. There we go. Or 120. That's fine. They will accept. Fantastic. We need to move back our army towards Echizen. That is of great importance. But we need to stay within the reinforcement range of Omi. In fact, we could probably make a move on their capital of Iga if we just waited a little while. But I want to be able to go back to Echizen as fast as we can, so we're going to stay outside of Omi. Of course, we're within reinforcement range if shit hits the fan. So would the Hitori make peace with me now that I've basically delegated them to... oh, okay, yeah. Would you accept? No, okay. No acceptance. So we're going to continue bleeding you dry then. And now that it's winter, you're going to suffer a lot of attrition too. So be that as it may, we are going to sabotage your army once again. We failed, but did we really fail? The answer is no, we did not really fail. Because I'm a bloody fucking cheater, okay, guys? There, I said it. I'm a cheater. But you know what? The RNG is stacked against the player, so if this is one way that I could, like, put it to the man, this is the way that we gotta go. Maybe you guys might want to skip ahead maybe 2 minutes or so until we do this until we're successful, and then I promise once this is done, we'll stop being bloody cheaters. At least we're gonna stop trying to be bloody cheaters. So we demoralize the enemy. Let's go ahead and sabotage them. There we go, perfect. Now they're gonna stay in the winter, which makes me happy. Let's demoralize this army. We failed, that's okay. How are our levels? They're doing pretty well. And they're both going to stay the winter in Echizen, which is great. I hope they enjoy that. It's going to suck. And our bow warrior monks are healing up in Echizen, which is fantastic news. Ikko Ikki are on the retreat, which is also fantastic news. I think we are in a pretty good position right now, actually. First time I'm actually saying this, but I believe it's true. I think we're doing some pretty good work here. Now that the Hattori are pretty much no longer a problem. Again, I'm going to scout around a little bit. Just see what's going on over here. They don't have nobody to defend their army, but we should just take all of their provinces. Why not, right? That could be cool. Set up a lot of vassals over here in the area. As we look at a clan management screen, we are noted. I would like to set up some more vassals, though. That could be cool. Or maybe even sack some of their castles. Give us a lot more money. With that being said, let's go ahead and see if the Hattori are ready to make peace with us. No, not yet. Maybe next turn. And what about the Imagawa? Probably not. No, we need to beat them in battle a few times. What about the Satake? We only have one province left now. No, they still don't want to be... They still don't want to make peace with us. Okay. Uesugi, of course not. Tokugawa, I think I already asked them. Takeda clan, what about you guys? No, okay. So we're still at war with the entire known world. Let's go ahead and save once again. Can't save enough, right? And let's go ahead and end the turn. Let's see how well our winter kills off the Hattori army. I'm thinking pretty well. Now that they've lost their most valuable city of Omi. It's incredibly valuable, in fact. In fact, Iga is a bit more valuable, but you know what? Let's just pretend that we're taking the most valuable province, because it is pretty good. Here comes a Metsuke from the Tokugawa clan. Of course, the Tokugawa are known for having good Metsuke. Let's hope that they're not able to kill our monk. Looks like they were unsuccessful, which is good. And here come the Takeda in time to attack North Shinano. Of course, they were not successful in doing so, but they're laying siege to it. And an ambush! Okay. Let's go ahead and attack them. Yeah, why not? it's their daimyo or their general or something. So this could be useful. Of course, they're on horseback, so I'm not really quite sure how we're going to catch up to them, but who knows? We have Yari, so I mean... General mounted on horseback, we're gonna pretty much screw them up. The Battle of Ueno, and here we go. Now the question is, do we sack the Hattori capital, or do we go back and destroy their men from our kind of like where we're sabotaging their units? I think we're probably gonna stay in Hattori Heartland, help out our vassal a little bit, maybe take out some territory. You know, the good old. But here we go, enemy general is over here. We're gonna, of course, charge on him. Or actually, we're just gonna kind of like slowly walk towards him. Let's go ahead and get our Yari wall formation up, which is really gonna screw them up. Tell them to stop. And walk slowly towards them once again. We're really gonna screw the general up. I mean, look at this. We got a spear wall. Like, you're screwed up, guys. You have no way you can run. You can't even flank us. Let's go and speed this up a little bit. Ring around the rosy, general dead of posy. Here we go. Yeah, we fucked him up. He's dead. Did we kill him though? I think we did. I hope we did. Yeah, that was a bit funny. A bit of a comedic relief for you guys to see kind of what the enemy does from time to time here. Had some siege engines. I would lay siege to their capital and kind of burn it down, but because I only have an army, we're just going to use what we got. Of course, we won. That was no surprise. Thus slicing their daimyo in half. He's dead. Good. Hattori are definitely going to try to make peace with us here pretty soon, I'd be willing to bet. As we extend our influence into central Japan. Here come the Kikawa. We really need to move that monk. I completely forgot about him, actually. That's the only excuse of why he's still back there. So, besides that, by and large, we're doing pretty well. Of course, I still haven't taken out the Takayama. I need to eventually. And the Murakami have decided not to defend their city, which is a bit strange. I have no idea why they wouldn't do that. Let's take a look how badly the enemy have suffered over the winter. Not too badly, actually, to be quite honest with you guys. They didn't suffer too much. Can we still afford to sabotage? We can. And as long as we can, we're going to continue to do it. Until our ninja grows old of old age. He's already 42. He's getting pretty old. Let's go over here to the east, actually. Where the Hattori, or rather the Takeda, are camping outside of North Shinano. Of course, we've got an army there as well. But it's not very big. We would really like it, in fact, if our ally came to assist us. But they're a bit busy doing God knows what. Nothing important. We finally got our Jodo Shinshu Monastery built up, which is fantastic news, which means that we're going to have 2 Ikko Ikki Naginata warrior monk garrisons as soon as the Usugi attack, which will be relatively soon. Of course, we don't have any range units, but that's fine for the time being. There's still an Echizen doing God's work over here. Plus 20 to accuracy for all bow units. That's really, really good. So, what are we going to do here? We could attack the Hattori clan. Or we could go back to clean up the mess outside of Echizen. Or we could go east and attack the Takeda over there. Really, there's a lot of different options that we could do at this point. A lot of different options. Let's go and continue to scout about just a little bit. Maybe by sending our monk over here. Kind of just seeing what's going on in the Takeda land. Nothing too special. We're going to move this unit, of course, over a little bit. Just to scout out. Of course, the rebels are still in control of Tajima. Better them than the enemy, the Kikawa clan. And our vassal, Takeoko, is building up quite the army, which is good news. They've opted to make a market for some reason, so I guess they're not going to make any samurai, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and save like we normally do. Next turn, I predict a attack from the Uesugi, but we'll be able to repulse them. We do have a general, of course, which is good. Some Takeda members over here. Something we can do about that. Tell you what, let's go ahead and... I'd like to take out the Hattori. That would be nice. They're so defenseless at this point in time. Let's just go ahead and cause problems for them, right? Why not? Or maybe even attack Yamato. They only have, like, a samurai retainer as a defending unit. Let's just go ahead and do that. That'd be funny, right? Let's go for it. Take a province with just a Ikko Ikki Yari Ashigaru. Well, we're gonna do the impossible here because, you know, we're quite the exceptional clan. As far as taking their capital, maybe we should wait. Maybe we should attack. I don't really know. I'd like to sack it. We can obviously make them a vassal because I believe this is their capital. So that's out of the question. Let's go ahead and save once again. And see what we can do over here. We're going to go ahead and continue to sabotage their main army. We're successful once again. Fantastic. Their army is just whittling down by the day. It's great news. Let's go ahead and character convert the enemy Metsuke. We've done it. He's gone. And demoralize the enemy army, which we've done. Our Eco Monk has risen in rank once again. Let's go ahead and... I kind of like the worldly thing. That's pretty good. Allows us to see enemy ninjas. Let's go ahead and do both. It's fine. That's good. Alright. Echizen is still safe, which is good news. And our army over here is still underfunded and undercut, but we'll be able to hopefully run into the stronghold before the Takeda attack, and hopefully the Murakami get some sense and send out some men into their city to defend it. We'll see next turn. The fact of the matter is that we've stalled the Hattori once again, which means we bought ourselves some time. We can go ahead and attack Iga, the capital of the Hattori. Let's go ahead and end our turn. We're doing really well, guys. This is a good episode for you guys today. We're doing better than most of the times anyways. Let's see if the Takeda opt to attack North Shinano. They have opted to do so. They're pretty much all samurai, which is a bit of a disappointment. Of course, we're gonna have to do all the heavy lifting here, as our allies are nowhere to be found, which is pretty much par for the course, it would seem. Let's go and fight it. Why not? Here we go. So basically, our ally only has a garrison unit of a samurai retainer and I believe a Ashigaru spearman. So nothing really that special, to be quite honest with you guys, but better than nothing, I suppose. Let's go ahead and see how we handle this fight. Of course, because we are reinforcing, I don't believe we can set up a deployment zone, and we'll have to wait until the battle starts before we send out our units to the castle. So let's go and see how this plays out, shall we? So we're going to be coming from, it looks like down here, which is really the worst place the game could have put us from, considering we have to go up straight a mountain, basically to get to the fort, stronghold, or whatever. So, not good news. Also bad news is that we're behind some of their units, which actually might be a blessing in disguise, in fact. We could probably just attack them. Yari Samurai, Yari Samurai, Yari Samurai. Alright, let's go ahead and give it our best shot here. So we still have yet to see any of our units. Here comes our first one. He's going to immediately start to harass the enemy samurai. Get this one as well. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You guys too, get up there. And as for these units, we're going to also set them up there as well. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Need all of our units as fast as possible. Just like so. And we're going to go ahead and do some range attack on their enemy. See if that's effective. And let's go ahead and reset them up on these units over here. Good, good, good. And you're going to fight those units now. That's good, good, good. We need to reinforce our men, though. We're a bit slow on that. And here we go with these units. Again, we are attacking the enemy Yari Samurai. And we're using our general as a distracting force, which I believe is a good idea. It'll split up their force a little bit, more than likely. Let's go ahead and send our general into the castle to help defend as best we can. And the Yari Samurai are still fighting with some pretty good finesse. But our units are also doing pretty well on attacking the Yari Samurai that are being distracted. Let's go ahead and set them up in a better way to attack, I believe. Yeah, we're going to chase them down like the animals they are. And let's go ahead and send one of the bowmen over here, or rather one of the sword units over here to flank the units. We don't have much time to take back the castle from the enemy, so we need to hurry as best as we can. Right, so with that being said, they're about to waver, which is good. Let's go and put our samurai, or rather our arrow units over here.
Our general is in grave danger.
Why is he in grave danger? Oh shit, he's getting attacked by arrows. That's probably why. Let's go and move him around a little bit. We've routed these units. We need to get all of these guys up there as fast as possible. You guys need to attack these guys. And we're going to put 4 of them actually in the castle itself. They need to hurry as fast as they can. Of course, our general is under attack. We need to move him around a little bit. Our ally is being a bit of a derp. Let's go and send our general outside the walls. And how are we doing over here? We need you guys to move up, actually, a little bit. You guys need to get in the fucking walls. Go, 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 go. All of you guys need to move into the walls. Go, 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 go. We're going to put them outside of the tower. Or outside the walls, I should say. Go, 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 go.
The enemy have taken the tower.
Move out of the gates. Alright, how are we doing over here? Pause. Alright, so the enemy's been dispatched, which is good news. The bad news is that the enemy is now currently capturing the tower. We need to move in as fast as possible. We're going to set up the swordsman outside over here. Like that. And the gates are currently still in our control. We need to immediately move up our melee units to outside the gates. Just like so. And, okay, so far so good. Let's go and continue. We need to move, and we need to move fast, as we've already lost quite a bit of time skirmishing with the enemy outside of the walls. The gates still belong to us, which is the good news. Bad news is we have to dispatch a Yari samurai unit outside of the walls. Here come our archers, who are immediately going to go ahead and work on taking out the Yari samurai. And in 1 minute, the enemy is going to capture the city. We cannot get there in time, unfortunately. It's not going to be possible. We can try. All of you guys need to get in there as fast as possible. Go, 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 go. I hope they are fast enough, but my instincts tell me that they're not going to be. What are you doing? You guys want to attack the Yari samurai? All of you.
My lord, our ally has fled, abandoning us to the enemy.
Oh shit, we're stuck between two Yari samurai. It's not good. Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Go, go, go. Move, move, move. There's our timer. We don't really care at this point. We need to get the fuck over there. More than likely, the city will have to be abandoned, which is really, really unfortunate.
The men are fatigued, my lord, and some must rest.
Oh shit, this is bad news. I believe this will probably be a loss. We did as best we could. We've killed some of the enemy. We're not going to charge into the Yari Samurai. That would be a nightmare. A bad idea. And here comes the loss. They've successfully captured the castle, it would appear. But all's not lost. We did as best we could. But this is like one of our first, I guess, losses that we've actually played through. I am not going to reload that save. It was impossible for us to save them in time due to the nature of where we spawned in. The fact that we did not spawn within the walls. I wish we could have started within the walls, but we didn't. We killed more units than we lost, so that's always nice. But we have to pull back, unfortunately. And thus North Shinano was retaken. Here comes the Uesugi to attack Etchu. We will more than likely be able to win this battle, however. Not really worried about this. Let's go ahead and do it. But as a cliffhanger, you gotta wait until the next episode to see what happens. See you guys soon.